Okay, what's up? What's up? Today, not a very good performance at all. I'm actually like really pissed, like really pissed, um, because I'm just not trusting myself to do what I need to do. All right, I'm having an issue where I think it's a capital issue. Like when you trade forex, you have when you trade forex, you can use all of your money, right? In trading futures, you can't. So I'm in a position right now where I literally cannot trade all of the capital available to me. And I think because of that, I'm almost scared to take trades and hold trades. Not because I'm going to lose money, but because my cap is so much lower than normal. So I actually took two trades today. I took three trades today. Two of which were winners on two separate things. One of which was a loser after I did something stupid for one of the trades that was a winner. Gold. Right? This was a singular trade that I took. Gold, we can clearly see extremely bullish, right? Higher, higher, higher. We come down here. We're going higher. It's not very clear here on the 4 hour, but if you watch it on 1 hour, it's super clear, right? Low, high, low, high, low, high, equal lows, and then we're just pushing on up. So what I do, prices here. So New York Open, boom, we get this massive push up. I get in pretty much immediately, and this would have been my fill. Actually, let me turn on the trading marks. Right. So yeah, you can see that's my fill. You can see this is where I got out. So let me just turn those off. The reason I turn it off is because it's annoying for me to see them. Now, there's nothing here that says I should get out. Absolutely nothing. I was just being, very scared of price, essentially. And that's what I don't like about my mental state right now. Because there's no reason that I should be getting out of this trade at all. I should be in this trade holding it long term. Target was this high here. Just put that on. That's my target. Right. So we'll see tomorrow if it is I can get in there. Get in something else tomorrow to get up there. We'll see. But, not technically it's a win, but it's not a win. It's break even. Not very good performance at all on gold. And I mean, it's been pretty easy, man. Pretty easy seeing price. It's just I'm doing BS. I'm really doing BS on these trades by not holding and not doing what I know I'm supposed to be doing. Right. So NQ had two trades. The first trade is the correct trade, which is the one that I got in and I got out. So this was a this was a short term trade, and this is how I was seeing price. Price created this low, then we created this high, created this low, so we should be going higher, right? We created this lower high. Price comes down, and at 9:30, we push higher, which would then indicate that yes, we want to go higher, right? Because now we're getting continuous higher lows. But what did price do? Price came up and we swept this higher high. Sorry, we swept this lower high. All right, which to me is an indication of a sweep of liquidity, and this is also, London high. So, what the hell? Whoops, sorry about that. What's going on? There we go. So in this moment, I'm like, all right, bet we're going short. Let's look for shorts. So I hopped out on the 15 minute. What does the 15 minute tell me? I got in pretty much once this candle closed here at 9:45. Pretty much there. covering this high like so. Target was low right here. So it was a medium term kind of trade, kind of a trade for the day. And no, I think my entry was a little bit better. Let's just look at it real quick. Trading. So you're gonna see two sets of things here, right? So this was the short. Yeah. So you see where I got in. I got in a little bit higher. So I got in up here, right? And I got out pretty much a break even on that first one. All right. And yeah, that's pretty dumb. You saw what you saw, you know what you had, and you went against it. And that's the point that is getting to me here, where I was like, I pretty much got out break even, and I'm like, yo, why'd I get out? So what I do, I actually went in on the flip side. All right, so this was a trade. It was pretty much a 2-hour trade. It's a 2.01 when I took it. Cool, whatever. Then I got in on the flip side. I was like, oh, let me get in here for longs because this doesn't make sense, blah, blah, blah. And you can see where I got in. Up here. Shoot, something like this. I got in something like this, and stop was, yeah, right where it is. And you can see I got smoked. Pretty dumb. Alright, I was targeting these up around. And I was like, oh, here we go. We have, these equal these equal lows. But we have like, I was on the 30-minute. I do remember that. And I don't even trade on the 30 minutes. I don't even know why I was on the 30-minute. We have these equal lows in here, creating a floor. Price isn't going to go below it. And lo and behold, we did. And I was just like, why the hell am I looking at the 30-minute? I never, ever look at the 30-minute. That is so dumb. And that's what caused me to, I guess, take that second trade. Now, the first trade is the trade that makes the most sense. And that's the trade that I should have stuck with, because let me just turn off these things again, because the first trade is the trade, right? Like, that's what I saw. That's what I knew was happening. And I just didn't trust it enough. I didn't trust it at all. And I'm falling into this issue where I'm closing trades early, right? And I really need to be better at that. I need to take trades and just forget about them, right? And come back to the chart later on. Maybe it is I set an alarm at where my stop is and do it that way and just forget about it, right? Because I think it's because I'm now switching over to swing trading after I've been scalping for better part of 2 years. It's now turning into more of an issue. But swing trading, man, you can see the potential, right? I mean, this would have been more of a day trade than a scalp, or than a swing trade. But you can see price comes right down into it. We would have been out. And now I'm pretty sure you'll start seeing us gain the momentum to start going higher again, and probably now look to take this out. If not, then we're going lower into these lows. But yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, or the thing to do that makes the most sense, is probably to switch brokers. Oh my God, you're switching brokers. Well, my broker is regulated. You can see it down there, interactive brokers. The issue with interactive brokers is that I'm trading futures, right? And futures isn't necessarily the best thing when it comes to well, no, it is the best thing, but it's not necessarily the best thing when it comes to trading the way how I want to trade, right? Which is I mean, this thing's restricting me in how much I can put into a particular trade, and I don't really like that. And it's pretty much at the bottom part of that right now. So I think I'm going to switch to something else. I think that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, that's pretty much it.